Hi, and welcome to Sunday Live at 8 with Judy K. We finally made it on here. I had a little pushing problem of the buttons, and what you can't see, because when you have me here, we have Andrew, our technical magician, at another location, and he actually put his hands up to let me know I was live. So everything's going good and everything's fine. When you do, oh, hi, Miss Cosmic Body, how are you? I'm glad to be back. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter last Sunday. And it seems longer than 2 weeks since I've been here on the live. And we have a lot to go over tonight on different things. And I'm just giving people, it looks like we have a little bit of jam up of people logging in. Just so I know everybody's getting in fine, before I start, if you could write something in the comments. We have the subjects later, but anyway, I'll just start this part. But if when you're coming in, if you could just put hi and card pull, please remember that. And it's hi from Kufu and Kafra. They're right behind me, as they are every Sunday night. John's down the hall doing what John does best. And we have Andrew with us. So the subject matter tonight is very interesting, let me tell you. And it's a good learning thing, because remember, I always say that I started these lives a long time ago to teach you on different metaphysical subjects. So we're going to be doing that. Yes, if you do want to be in the card pool, and the cards are right here somewhere. You know those days that you misplace everything? Well, it's kind of been one of those days. Hey, Jane, how are you, sweetheart? Hi, Amy. And I have the cards here, and we'll be using them later. They're semi-ready. I'll give them another little shuffle before we start the card pull. Now, the rules with the card pull are you do have to ask to be in the card pull list. You also can only ask once, because Andrew's taking down the names and everything, and you can't, and it's hard for him to find, and he starts writing another name, and he thought, and he goes back and sees they've already asked twice. So just ask once. If you ask more than once, because I'm trying to make it as easy as I can on Andrew or John when he's doing it. This way, it gives them a chance. All right. So, hi, Kay. How are you, sweetheart? I hope you're feeling better. Hey, Carmen. How are you? I hope today's a better day for you, sweetheart, as it was going. But anyway, so you know about the card pool, and we've got all that. Now, and about you can only ask once. Oh, here comes everybody now. Hi, Amanda. And I'm going to be on the YouTube. I did stop posting videos on the YouTube for a past couple of weeks, because I had a little bit of a snafu, and I'm going to be posting again come this week. So you'll find another one of Timing is Everything with the rune pool, and that'll tell you about the energy around you. That's the energy around you. Now, that has nothing to do astrologically, so it's not an astrological pull. Lauren Zach, how are you, sweetheart? And it has to do with not what's going on around you. This is not a personal energy field thing. This is the energy that is around. I usually do. I could say worldly. It's like a worldly energy. You know how things come in waves. We've had different things in waves. You'll have waves where everyone just seems to be a little bit confused and out of it. You'll have another wave that comes in where everybody's a little agitated. What it is, it's timing is everything, and I'm doing an energy reading like I was doing before with the Egyptian runes. So that'll be it. But that's not all. There's going to be a new start of a different session of videos, and they're YouTube only. And they'll be out. The new one will come out probably in a few days, but then the next one will be out a little bit later. What is going to happen here is, with the new videos and with the energy videos, if you go on my YouTube channel and like it and subscribe to it, you'll get a notification, so you'll know when the video is posted or there's a new one up. Like, oh, sure. Yes, you can. All right. Oh, she's asking about the pendulum class. Hey, Cosmic Body. All right. So, yeah, definitely. There's definitely room. It is for, Zoom, and I'm doing it on Zoom. You also can come into my Cherry Hill office for that class. All right. In fact, why don't I just give you the information now for it? Thanks for reminding me, honey. It's on my paperwork here, but doesn't mean I'm going to read it. You know me. Okay, both classes are going to be held on Saturday, May 3rd. The good thing is you can come into the office and have a class in person. Andrew will be there being the tech guy. And we have room, we have pendulums, we have pendulum mats and everything for the in class. Now, the first class starts at 9 a.m. and it's a meditation class. It's always good if you're going to do a meditation to do it at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day. Times when you're not scheduling yourself to do anything else. Now, the meditation class, excuse me, it's this wind that's been going around today. The meditation class is free if you ever took my meditation class before. Now, this is Meditation 101. This isn't a higher level meditation. So if you took Meditation 101, you get it for free. You do have to sign up for it, though, okay? Also, with the Meditation 101, you also get a copy emailed to you of the recording of the class. So that's nice too. That way you can do it with me, without me. The next thing at 10:30 on May the 3rd, which is a Saturday. After that, it's pendulum class at 10:30. It goes 10:30 to noon. So you have the rest of the day to do whatever you're doing. All right. That's 10:30. The price of that class is $45. If you own your own pendulum, use your own pendulum. That's perfectly fine. If you need a mat, okay, I do have them. Now, notice how I say if you need a mat. You can use the pendulum with a mat or without a mat. You can still take the class if you don't have a mat. I do have mats for sale. This is a pendulum class. It's going to take you a little higher with your pendulum work, but it's also very good for beginners. It'll take you from beginner to on. Okay. I'll explain all that later. You do have to register for the class. Both classes, you have to be registered by May the 2nd. So the day before, Friday. Okay. If you need a pendulum mat or a pendulum sent to you, you can pick out which pendulum you want with me. Come in or pick it up, whatever you want to do. We've got you all set. Oh no, Stephanie. The pendulum class, not in the office. Thank you, Karen. I mean, you were talking about the hair. The pendulum class is also on Zoom. And Zoom is very easy. If there's any Zoom issues during the class, we have our Andrew the magician, our technical guy. He'll be there to straighten it out. So both classes. And after the pendulum class, you will also get a recording email to you. So that's pretty nice. All right. If you'd like to sign up for the class, you can always private message me here on Facebook. The comments in here is not going to count. You have to private message me, or you can call me at 856-725-3588 or Judy K, psychic medium at gmail.com. All right, just go to the website. Now, I didn't put the classes on the website, but you can still contact me there, get my email address and my phone number. And Andrew has it running across here, so we're good. Let me look at these. Hi, Jen. Let's see. Hey, Lori. No, Stephanie, the meditation class and the pendulum class are both in the office, but they're both being on Zoom at the same time. All right. If you want to come in the office, but you don't want to appear on Zoom, Andrew hooked me up buying this. You should see it. It's like a 6-foot tripod. So believe me, you won't be on there if you don't want to. So don't panic. Say, oh, I'm not going to wind up on that video. No, it's me, the pendulum, and I. All right. So, okay, we're done with that. Everybody understand? Let me go through any questions. Remember, any questions, put them here on the comments. Sometimes my phone is ringing. There's so much going on after a live. I don't get to them for a little while, but we are. Yeah, he's doing okay. John Carmen, he's got that virus, and he's gotten a lot better, but he's doing good. Let me see, go through upcoming expos, and this is coming close because May's right around the corner. I will be at the Spiritualistic Fair, which used to be known as the Mum Fair. It's in Allentown at the Allentown Fairgrounds. It's Saturday, May 17th and Sunday, May 18th, about 10 to 5, 10 to 6. You can pre-book your session, or you can just walk in and sign up, depending how busy I am. I will start the pre-books on Facebook and emails pretty soon. I'm trying to wait till after the beginning of May. All right. So it doesn't get too crazy. All right. Let me see what I have here. Psychic parties. Remember, if you want to book a psychic party, yes, I do come to your home. I only work inside. No pool parties for Judy. No bugs, no heat. You don't have to have air conditioning. I don't need that. I just want a roof over my head. Oh, that's great. So anyway, the psychic parties prices are not on my website for that. I do gallery group and I do private, but it depends on where you're from. Okay. Now, if you want to come into my office, of course, we have past life regression appointments, healing appointments, and reading appointments. All right. We could do FaceTime, Zoom, or phone. All right. Even past life. I had somebody that I've been reading for years. She goes, "You actually do past life regressions on from Zoom?" And I said, "I certainly do." Mhm. All right. Now, okay, here's our prayer list for this week. Anthony Brunetti, which is Jen Sanchez's dad, is still recovering from that major surgery I told you he had. It's going to be a while, so keep him on your prayers. Maria Sanchez, Jen's daughter, is recovering from surgery that she had with this in the week, so please keep her on your prayers. Rodney Shipley, he's recovering from health issues. They're just trying to tweak his medicine. Keep him on your prayer list. Dee Gusha, various health issues. Carmen Tamain, recovering from surgery, but she's doing good. She's a pretty tough cookie. Jeff recovering from surgery, and K Rap is still going through treatment plans. Okay, I talked to the other day. I'll be talking to her this week. She did have a final treatment. Let's make sure that's all she needs. Let's keep her on the prayer list. Okay. So here we go. We're ready for this week's subject. Let me see. I think we got everything. All right. All right, we're good. Okay, so now we're going to go back. My subject today, and I thought this is really good. Remember, comments can be here or they can be on YouTube. If I don't get them right now, I'll get to them as soon when I can, the next day or so. Okay, we're talking about the pendulums. Now, I know I have the pendulum class, but sometimes people are too scared to take classes. So what I wanted to do is I have been, sometimes I buy things if I'm at an expo or something. Sometimes I'll buy something at an expo because, well, it's nothing that we have that we're looking to sell per se, but I'll buy something because of it being ridiculous. Sometimes I'll do that. Like, are you kidding me? It's called my "you kidding me" area. You have to realize I enjoy my work. Okay. You know, I enjoy my work. I love everything metaphysical. And don't forget, I've been doing this all my life. So sometimes I do have things laying around that's like, oh my God, do you believe that? Now, the first thing I'm going to show you, and this is why I'm teaching one of the reasons I'm teaching pendulum class. I want you all to see, and I know this is probably going to read backwards for you. This is an old school pendulum mat. Now, they didn't have pendulum mats when I was a kid, but what I like is the pendulum mats that really are. This is my mat that's called "Are you kidding me?" Notice, I don't know if you're reading this backwards. I suspect you may be. Notice here it says "will not answer." See that? Well, if you can read it or not, that says "will not answer." My answer to that is the heck it won't. Yes, it will. Realize who's working the pendulum here. Yes, you can get an answer for that. I have people, they'll say, well, my pendulum doesn't move. I have people that'll say, oh, my pendulum, it doesn't, it's not, oh, it's not. Oh, Lauren, thank you so much. All right, hey, I can go back to this. Do you believe that? I mean, I can understand this one on this side, rephrase. That's absolutely true. That one's I'm all good, but will not answer. As I said, oh yeah, you are. Okay. The pendulum mats on this class is this style. Now notice here, you're getting a lot. You have astrological signs. All right. You have the astrological signs. You have the numbers. You have the days of the week. And then you have answers. Now, notice in the center how you have the lines to show you yes and no and things like that. Okay. Actually, it should go this way. All right. I picked it up wrong. You have to watch when you pick these up. And I didn't do it now because we're just chatting. We're not doing the pendulum. But notice how it says that. There's nothing on here that says, I'm not answering. It sounds like a 5-year-old little kid. What do you have in your mouth? I'm not answering. All right. So realize that's not an answer. Most of the problems that people have with pendulums are they're not connected with the pendulum, or they're not answering the question correctly. Can be one. Two, your mind yourself is running like it's after running for the train that's pulling out of the station. So the pendulum, and this pendulum's been so funny today, it has misplaced itself. I could take the blame for it, but I've been very careful with my pendulum, and I show you the proper way. But you see, this pendulum now, I'm telling it to stand still, because my intention here is it's supposed to stand still for you to see it. Okay. Um, they shake the pendulum when it comes to, I don't know, sometimes. Yeah. But you know what the pendulum will do? The pendulums in me will do the same thing as I have divining rods in my office. In fact, years ago, I probably had 3 to 4 sets of divining rods. And I thought, well, I had clients that wanted them, so I sold them. I'm down to, I think, 1 set of divining rods. But when I have the divining rods in front of me holding them, because I will use them during a healing session. Sometimes it's just nice to have a second opinion. And they'd actually come around and hit me in the head. Now, if you know what a divining rod is, it kind of looks like this. So, and you have 2 of them, and it swirls. So when I'm using it for fun, it would just come around here and smack me in the back of the head. They did that at the store too. It was very funny. But now, if you're using your pendulum and you wanted to get it rocking and rolling, I should bring this down a little bit. Okay. So, we can ask it to go rocking and rolling. Now you see my hand's not moving, but notice that I am talking precisely. I'm not just like giving you out my grocery list that I got to get. And after I leave the grocery store, I got to go to Walmart. It's not like craziness, but you see how it will go. And what is it doing now? It's doing the yes. Now, some people will say this is no. This actually, I guess, oh, hi, Carol. No, you're fine. You're late. But it's not, no, that's another thing I'm talking about in class, that craziness. But what is yes and what is no and everything. But this actually will come around, and it will come around so much that it actually came towards me and actually swung around and tried to do it. So when I said have a relationship with your pendulum, you really can. So let's go. Let me go and look at my notes here. Now, some people, and I remember Deb Pranzanta, she was on here a couple of months ago when I was talking about pendulums, and she said that she puts her hand on her. I have seen people do that. That's fine. You don't really need to, because it's all about agreements with your pendulum. Carmen says, I have a chakra pendulum and a purple stone with a fairy. That's very nice. And your fairy can make it fly. Yeah. They make a circle. No, the circle really isn't for them to make it clear. No, sweetheart. Circle's totally something different. I can't give you all the answers now. And what it is, it's could be getting ready, but it's not to make it clear. And then they shake the pendulum when it comes to, and I don't know sometimes. Yeah, what the problem is, there is a communication. You look at it this way with your pendulum. You have to have a good phone conversation. Say I called my girlfriend and I wanted to see, how everything is. And I call her and the phone's all like scratchy and we're coming in and coming out. We don't have a bad connection. So if we hang up, we don't really know what the other one said. And that's the same way as the pendulum. So yeah, you and your pendulum's you're going to have to sit down with that pendulum, Carmen, and have a nice talking to it. Okay. One of the major questions is, why isn't my pendulum working? Just like the 5-year-old, what do you have in your mouth? All right. And another question, and this is a very big thing, is who is making my pendulum work? Let's think about that for a second. Who's making the pendulum work? Who's making it swing this way? Who's making it swing that way? All right. That you have to be careful with too. Now, Carmen, you do a lot of paranormal things, and that could also come in. Say, uh, thanks, Jen. Uh, I love this too. Why I don't wear it more often, I have no idea. I just get like that. But so that's it with the pendulums. So now did we have the say oh, as for the trolls, we're not even gonna talk about them. Hopefully they disappeared into another country or whatever they did. And or they got beamed up by Scotty on the Enterprise. All right, so let's do the tarot card pull. Okay, so we're ready for that. So I actually poor Andrew, I took his my phone and I put it upside down. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, let's write it down here. Okay. Okay, Lauren Seck. Oh, I'm sorry. I was getting a text message. I thought it was from Andrew. It wasn't. Okay, Carmen Tumayan and Karen Walters. Okay, ladies, Lauren Seck, Karen Tumayan. Oh boy, did I screw that up. Okay, and Karen Walters. Let me know if you want general, if you want romance, if you want finances. Let me know what you want, and I will ask Spirit. Okay. Yeah, Carmen. Maybe you are the dead man magnet. She's got all these male spirits that she goes to. They're always hitting on Carmen. You know what? We have to look at it this way, Carmen, which is probably oh, okay. Lauren wants what's general. Okay. You have to think of it this way. Deceased people can read your soul. That's why a lot of times they'll attack somebody that's scared or whatever because okay, Karen wants general, and everything. So they're going towards you because they know you're nice. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Karen Dunn Waters, you wrote down general, and then you just wrote down oh, not me. Huh? I don't. Did Karen? Did you want general? It's you. Yeah. You so it's Lauren, Carmen, and Karen. You all want general. So I have that. If there's another problem, Karen, just let me know. It's probably I was talking to you. Now, before I do this, cosmic body, does it matter what crystal the pendulum use? No, it does not matter. It's I would use different crystals on the pendulum. I have different pendulums. I wouldn't do a changing. I used to have them for sale one time. I had interchangeable pendulums. They were nice. But yeah, they're all sold. But the thing is, yeah, it is you. Yeah, I've got Carmen, Karen, and Lauren. Okay, all right. So the whole thing is the different ones. Like, say I was doing something, and if the stuff's at the office and I'm in the office, if it's for sale or not, I want to do something, I'll grab it. So, say I was doing something that, okay, just say for instance, it is. Oh, what can I say? Okay, we're going to use the lapis lazuli. Okay, like Andrew has the lapis lazuli. So if I want an Egyptian question, I might go with the lapis lazuli for that, or I might go with a carnelian. The Egyptians used carnelian a lot too. If I was going to go for obsidian, I would do that because hey, let's knock out all the craziness. Let's get right to the heart of the matter. So I would go with that. Okay, yeah. My God, what? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know, Jen. I better just do the cards. I don't understand your comment. It doesn't matter. I'm sure I think I know it, but I'm going to do this first. So let me do this. Everybody's name ends in E ends and I just that's part of the confusion. Hey, but that's the way spirit did it. So let's go. All right. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to see. Let me get my hands on these and figure out where Spirit wants to go first. All right, Lauren. Lauren, we're doing you first. Okay. Another card came out for you. Ooh, okay. It's not bad. I'm just looking at it for a minute. Ooh, I had a client in my office the other day, and she was the first time with me. I was getting some messages from Spirit. It was getting very intricate. The messages were, and my face was going like this. And she goes, "Oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to even hear this. It looks bad." It wasn't bad. It was just the intricacies. Because don't forget, I got to get it straight with what they're telling me before I tell the client. I explained to her, I said, "Don't ever go by my facial expression." All right, so Lauren, for you, Lauren, it's saying here that, um, oh, hold on, okay, all right, boy, they gave you, all right, it's not bad, it's not that, it's just they have a lot to say in just a couple of cards, is what's going on here. So, what has been a little bit broken? It's not totally broken. Everything's fine. Everything was fine, a little bit broken. It's telling you, and I'm going to show you the first three. The thing is, the first thing is continue through to fix things. So, it started with the lovers. Now, the lovers is a nice card, but does it always mean love? It doesn't always mean love. It was like something that's testing looks good. It looks good, but you always have to try it out first. Okay. It's just like you put an outfit on. It might look good on the hanger until you try it on. So it's the same thing. It was that. But it said here with the next card that you got, which was the Tower, which are both major arcana cards. The Tower says that you had right now, if you got to fix it, you got to fix it a little bit. Then you have the Nine of Wands. Now the Nine of Wands means put more effort into it. All right. See, the Nine of Wands is totally then the Nine of Swords. Some people see the Nine of Wands and they're thinking the Nine of Swords, which means kind of sort of run out and get out of Dodge, but it doesn't. This means keep it up. Now, remember, Spirit gave you an extra card. All right. Came right here in front of me. The one thing, I don't know if we're going to be using this for the live, but this new tripod, it will be right here so you can see what's going on in front of me. All right. Is the Six of Wands. So this is really, I got to go this way. The Six of Wands. Okay, the Six of Wands for you means make everything good, that you're good at making everything right and making everything better, and continue to do that. All right, so that your reading took a lot of time, being not me looking at it and everything. See, that wasn't really thing that was anything negative on it. It's just okay. Let's talk to Spirit. Let's get this together. That's all it is. Sometimes I can look at those cards 2 seconds and boom, there it is, because basically they're all connected. Yours were a little bit longer, take across the board. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's taken a little longer. Okay. I'm sure that somehow or other that makes sense to you. And it's still going to take a little longer, but don't stop is what it's saying. Okay. Now we have between, let's see who they're doing. Oh, they're talking about Karen Dunwalder. There you are, sweetheart. Okay. You got an extra card too. It's extra card night. All right. Don't forget, after this, we're doing the healing. We still got Carmen now. Okay. This is saying here, and I do believe I've read you a couple of times, Miss Karen. Wait a minute, I got to get in the right light. There we go. Don't let your mind get ahead of you. Okay. Don't let your mind. You're in a good spot. Oh, yeah. Okay. So here it's going. Everything with you is good. Now, here you have being pulled in two directions, but you have having a great time. But then you have your mind getting back to you. Don't let your mind tell you things aren't good. Don't believe it, because the last card you got, sweetheart, is happiness. You've got the Four of Wands here. Four of Wands is very nice happiness. The one thing I like about the Four of Wands, it's content happiness. You can't beat contentment. Everything in this life, especially I guess you know more things when you get older. And before it was this, that, and the other thing. But you have to realize contentment wins over everything. So be content. All right. Okay. So now it is, whose turn is it? Oh, yeah, it's Carmen's. Okay. It's Carmen Tumain's, the dead spirit, the male dead spirit magnet. You're going to have to get that on a t-shirt, girl. All right, hold on. Oh, They gave you the three. All right. All right, Carmen. They're saying this is what they want you to do. They're telling you about writing stuff down. You have to start writing stuff down, and they're talking about a lot of things that's happened to you. So what they're saying here is be thankful. Be thankful for things that have happened to you, but write them down, okay? Write them down. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is talking about the different things. So I'm probably going to take this as start writing down your experiences. Wait a minute, Miss 2 Million. Didn't Spirit tell you that before? I do believe Spirit told you that before. So you better start writing it down. When Spirit tells you something twice, you got to listen. When they tell you the third time, they're tapping their foot telling you got to listen. All right. We don't want to go there. All right. I've been getting messages. I got to block this out so I'm not looking at it. Okay. So guess what? It's time for the healing. All right. I will be back next Sunday. Remember, if you do want to sign up for the classes, you have until Friday. Now, I wish you would do it before then. If you need a pendulum or you need the mat sent to you, if you need those things sent, please contact me quickly so I can get that in place, okay? All right. So if you'd like to take part in the healing, what you're going to do is palms up. If you want to sit here and you don't want to take part in the healings, palms down. It's going to shut you off just like a light switch. Yeah, you do. You do get kicked in the can for it. That was Carmen. All right. So here we go. And Spirit just came back and they're coming to me and they're saying Maria, so we'll be sending her healing right now too. All right. Oh, okay. Spirit's talking about how the energy right now is crazy, crazy. That not okay. He's just saying the Spirit saying that people don't know what direction to go into, so don't worry about that. Please remember that these healings were to make people feel better to start the Monday work week, but we've taken it up to other plateaus also. Okay, and here we go. Okay, relax. Relax. Feel the energy. Feel the energy. Slow down your breathing. Feel the energy. Slightly exhale. Spirit's saying, pick a path that you want to go on and move forward with it. Spirit's telling you, this is not one person. That's why Spirit brought in the energy right now. Pick a path and follow through on that path. That's what Spirit's saying. I will. I will. I will. Mm-hmm. And inhale and exhale. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me this Sunday. I will see you next Sunday if I don't see you Saturday. And you all take care. All right. Until then, bye for now. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, John, for helping out. We couldn't do this without both of you. And thank you all for joining in. All right. Take care. See you then. Bye for now.